My name is Ayaka Rosa Tima. I'm the Executive Director of Miombo Safaris. Miombo Safaris is a local company which originated from the West Nile region, and the core objective of the company was to showcase West Nile to the rest of Uganda. We realized that as West Nile we have a lot of tourism potential. From the historical sites, from the cultural sites, we have tourism in food. We have a rich culture, we have a rich dance cultural practices across the board, and we are really showcasing West Nile. This is the initial reason why we founded this company. And so as we founded the company, it's not going to be a thing for the West Nile region as such, because we are looking at the entire Uganda. You know, Uganda is the pearl of Africa. And so there's a lot to display and to showcase Uganda to the rest of the world. We have a lot of potentials right from northern Uganda. We have eastern Uganda. Eastern Uganda, we have the source of the Nile, the longest river in the world, which is about, I think, around 4,700 kilometers, the longest in the world. And we have a lot of falls in the eastern Uganda, the CP falls. And in western Uganda, we have the pride of the country of Uganda. This is the gorilla. We have now, as a company, we have tailored some packages where we intend to showcase the interested persons. So we are making an appeal to the people who love to do tourism and who love to travel and to discover nature, to discover culture, to discover food and every kind of thing as a way of life. So we have packages where we will be able to showcase. For example, we have a package which is concentrating on basically West Nile. We have the West Nile Wanderer, and we have West Nile Wanderer where we take you to different sites from Ajumani to Wangle, the Jipir side. And we have a historical monument. It is the pyramid. Nobody actually, in Uganda, some of these potentials have not been so exposed. We have a pyramid in Maracha district. It's called the Alikwa Pyramid. It is a significant monument which shows that Uganda was once a Belgian colony and it was now transferred to the British colony. And so to signify the change in the administration of the West Nile region. So there was this monument, there was this pyramid which was constructed because the headquarters of the Belgium government in the region was in Maracha district and at Alikwa. So now this is a very, very historical site which deserves to be exposed. And we have also culture, and we have, we have culture which we want to display here. Our food, this is a delicacy from the land of West Nile, very rich, nutritious. We have the ochakucha. And in there, the ingredients are actually here. We have the paste, which is made from the simsim, and we have groundnuts, which we grind together, and we squeeze out of it this oil. This is vegetable oil, and it's organic. And so in here we have the peas. This, in the local language, we call it burusu. And we have inside there this cucumber. This is cucumber, local cucumber, which we dry in the sun. And then after drying it, we cook it, and then we blend it together to make the ochakucha dish. And so we have the rich food, which is, this is cassava with millet. And here, during leisure time, because Lugbara people love leisure, so during leisure time we have this, which is called a karafi. And it is a blend of seeds, local seeds from Osubi. Osubi is a local seed of the greens, the gobe in Uganda. So we use the seed and then with the groundnuts, and then we blend it together. And you can see this akarafi, very rich in nutrition. So as during your leisure time, you can have this akarafi, drink it, and you can have also, this is for this milk, which is yogurt. Yogurt is put in here and it gets ready and you can drink from here. This is okelia, from where we can drink, when you're on leisure, you can have this local brew, pete. You can have it and drink it with the okelia. And this is for cooking food. This is the lufe, we call it lufe, the cooking food. And this one is for music.
We have a display of
local materials.
some of the biohacks that represent
and I think this is good.
also
What we have, and then here we have dress. It's called tanyura. Tanyura,
for our
which is
people in the different
skirt
national
which
parks
is
and
so
wildlife
flaring
reserves.
and looking good, and when a woman wears
Is a
it,
distinguished
you can know
team
this is
of
a
your
Lugbara woman.
staff that are
Very
serving the
proud
nation.
Lugbara woman with the beads. This is nyoro, and this we use it for, we have to cover ourselves.
We have a lot to showcase here in West Nile. We are people, you can call us West Nile as per the name in English, because we speak different languages, we have different culture with a lot of cultural diversities, but most of all in Nebi, we want to thank you so much. We have Alur Kingdom, and with the cultural sites, and also if you have heard about Gipir and Labongo, then come to Nebi and see where his grave lies, Gipir. So at the separation of Wanglei, he decided now to straight towards Nebi, and in a place called Padwot, that is where his grave is. It's a very big stone, beautiful, but I can't describe it all. You must reach there. And then also in Nebi, we have the smallest church in the world. Can you imagine? Smallest church in the world called Beko in Goli. Or in Goli, you just drive like 16 to 18 kilometers away from town, but also a beautiful place, full of mountains, beautiful rocks. But you'll go there, and many have undergone a lot of transformation with the great testimonies and confession that when you visit Beko, you'll never remain the same. Do you have curses? Do you have other issues that are following you? And any other issue of inheritance, go and break those curses from there. Beko is a good place for spiritual nourishment, among many others. But however, we people of West Nile, particularly Nebi, we urge government that they need to invest more. Government needs to invest more in West Nile. We feel whatever we have now is just our own struggle, and government has not done enough. Imagine the entire West Nile, we do not have any zoo, and today they are still talking about rhino in Aja. But now you can imagine the entire Uganda, we only have one rhino camp. A camp in West Nile. But when you go there, you find it is called rhino camp without rhino in it. So this is the first time they are talking about. But in Nebi, you need to come. Invest more in Nebi. We are printing a lot of t-shirts saying visit Nebi, but we have a lot to showcase you. It's our prayers. We have some areas that we need to touch in Nebi, and we have been discussing yesterday how we can develop a tourism site, and also we can have some, like Arua is already having, Arua City is having series of other activities, but in Nebi we need also a zoo center that we can have, so that we can have a one-way. When you drive from Pakwach, you eat on Nang Nang, you can come and visit also the grave of Gipir, and then you drive towards the church, the smallest church that accommodates 2 people, a couple and a spiritual pastor. You have a breakthrough, and then also you can visit some few zoo, and that is what we are praying for, and we are asking government to do for us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and today I want to thank the Minister of Tourism for having chosen West Nile, and particularly in Arua district. This region has a lot of potential for tourism. It has a lot of sites, and we've developed with the road network that is improving in this region, it can actually be a very good tourism city. Arua is approximately 8 hours drive from Kampala. And of course, the drive alone is tourism itself. You go through Makshan Falls National Park, which is so beautiful, very beautiful. And that's the entrance to the West Nile. And when you enter West Nile has a vast culture. The Rugubara, the Aru, with different kinds of food, with different kinds of dances, different kinds of drumming, and it's actually very interesting. About socio-economic transformation, this area has now developed in terms of infrastructure, and the incomes of the people are actually also improving. If you cross over from Arua here, you go to Yumbe, after Yumbe Moyo, after Moyo you cross via the ferry to Ajuman to also to Gulu. You can make a very good round here. It's a cycle for tourism, and you can enjoy a lot in West Nile. It's one of the areas that people have not discovered, but if government puts in resources here in West Nile, it's a very nice area that we can develop for the kind of tourism. And I want to congratulate the Minister of Tourism for having chosen this area.
We definitely need your support and the support of government in these areas I'm going to highlight below. One, through improvement of road infrastructure. Right Honorable Prime Minister, I'm sure your motorcade came via the road. The road network from Nebi to Arua is life-threatening. It's impossible, Right Honorable Prime Minister. I remember, Right Honorable Prime Minister, during your time in Parliament, I raised this matter, you responded, you directed the Minister of Works to quickly respond and support this region. Right Honorable Prime Minister, I want to report here that to date, your directive has never been implemented. The road network from Nebi to Arua is terrible. May I therefore request that when you go back, go and reinforce the directive you gave my beloved Prime Minister. We request the establishment of Tourism Information Center in Arua City, preferably at Arua Hill, that will act as a stop center for all tourism-related services and information for this region. 3, we request for construction of a regional museum that will showcase our rich history spanning pre-colonial civilizations, colonial interactions, and our unique post-independence journey, from traditional kingdoms and sacred sites to political milestones and indigenous innovations, a history which deserves to be archived and shared with the world. 4, we request for the development of Arua Hill colonial flag post as a tourist site. Many may not know that Arua Hill once flew the Union Jack, the British colonial flag, during the height of colonial administration in the region. Today, the hill remains symbolic site and potential historical monument. There is need to preserve, market, and protect our unique tourism sites, among which include Science site, Tripartite site at Koboko, Adina historical site of Weatherhead Park, mountain walking, and Inagat River, George, as well as Ajay Wild Reserve. It's very important to note that Mount Wadi in Telugu, this is the highest point in the region, surrounded by myths, legends, and panoramic landscapes. 2, Nyagat George in Zombo is a beautiful and ecological rich site in Zombo district, and Miriadua Falls on River Lufe in Marata district. All these are very potential sites that need to be developed.
Nebi, Arua, of course the road is in a sorry state, but forward maintenance will start soon. I was told by Tuesday this next week. And of course they will fill potholes and make sure that it is in a motorable state. Actual civil works will start in the near future. Arua Airport upgrading. Government of Uganda has got funding to upgrade Arua International Airport. Arua Airport and International Airport. And this work will start in the near future. As for the museum, the minister has talked about that. I don't want to waste a lot of your time. Let me now go to the speech of the president. Honorable ministers, members of parliament, distinguished guests, representatives from the private sector, development partners, the tourism fraternity, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure for me to be part of the World Tourism Day event in Arua City. I welcome our neighbors from the Democratic Republic of Congo and South Sudan and the entire West Nile. I appreciate the wonderful people of Arua City. Let me repeat this. Arua's unique location as a gateway to two nations positions it as a powerful hub for cross-border trade, cultural exchange, and regional tourism. I believe that together we can build corridors of prosperity, a stronger force that can bind our people through commerce, travel, and shared experiences. I also acknowledge the Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, its agencies, and all stakeholders for their tireless efforts in putting tourism firmly on the map of our national development agenda. I wish to reiterate that for sustainable transformation to happen in the tourism sector, there is a lot that needs to be incorporated in your endeavors. This year's theme, tourism and sustainable transformation, is both timely and requires us to make drastic steps to ensure that we catch up with the rest of the world. Transformation of the tourism sector calls for the knowledge that tourism is not just about beautiful scenery, destinations, and memorable experiences. It is an engine of economic growth, a creator of jobs, and a catalyst for possible social change. To effect sustainable transformation, we therefore need to come up with innovations that can enhance the industry by putting up with creations that can suit the current technology advancements. With or without nature, tourism sites can be created and beautified. Uganda has been bountifully blessed by God, and this advantages us beyond other countries. Let us hold on the diversity of opportunities in order to master our might towards self-reliance and sustainable development. Globally, 27% of the world trade and ranks as the third largest export category, providing its power to transform economies. It is pleasing to note that after recovering to pre-pandemic levels in 2024, international tourism has continued its upward trend, growing at 5% in the first half of the year 2025, with almost 690 million tourists traveling internationally between January and June 2025. This is about 33 million more than in the same period in 2024. This is despite global challenges ranging from climate change to geopolitical tensions that are taking place in the globe. In 2024, our international tourist arrival increased to 1.37 million visitors, a significant rise from the previous year. This important milestone is unprecedented. This performance brings us to 89.2% of our pre-pandemic levels, and we are poised to exceed the pre-COVID numbers this year. This therefore calls for a level of preparedness so that when numbers soar, we are not taken by surprise. This growth brings opportunity, but also responsibility. Sustainable transformation requires that we manage this expansion wisely, balancing economic benefits with environmental protection and community empowerment.